Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another tutorial. Today we are looking at an emotional Afropop beat. There are a few things that you need to keep in mind when we're doing like an emotional song. Firstly, we're going to be using mostly minor chords. The song needs to be a little bit slower. Nobody wants to listen to a fast, sad song. Nobody wants to be sad fast. You know, we want to be sad slow. You have to be as minimal as possible on the production. Let me give you an example of Adele. She does mostly emotional songs, and her production is usually just a piano, maybe some strings, and some drums. That's it. There's not much on the song, so you need to keep it very, very simple, so the production doesn't get in the way of the song, because that happens. Production usually does get in the way of the song. You have an idea, but you overproduce and get in the way of your own idea. So let's get started. We're gonna start with what I started with here on the beginning of the song. I wanted to give it some old school feeling, so I started with with some hi-hats, open hi-hats. Okay, let me take that out. So the song starts with these hi-hats. Right, let me play that. That's what starts the song, you know, one of those old school type of vibes. So we're starting with those hi-hats, and then let's go to the chord progression of the song. All right, this is the chord progression of the song. So this is an organ, and this is Rhodes. So this is the chord progression of our song. And I know this chord progression is not really on like minor chords. I was talking generally. This chord progression is not on minor chords for the most parts. Anyway, this is how it sounds like when it starts. I look at the drums, the main drums of the song. So I have a kick here. These are two kicks, they are layered. So you want to keep like your kicks, you want to find kicks that sound like kicks from like a drum kit rather than the kicks that you get on like a hip hop beat. You don't want the kicks to just, you know, be too much. Hi-hat, hi-hat, hi-hat. So these are the drums. And then the next thing that I did with the song was I added a guitar on the song. So this is like the guitar that I added. That pattern, and then I did another melody sequence here. And then this last part here, this part, I want you to start the song with this part. So in the beginning of the song, when like the hi-hats come in, listen to this. thing that I put on the song was like the snare. This is the snare. Also, it's not a punchy snare. It's a very simple snare that sounds like it's a snare from like a kick, like a drum kit, like a live drum kit. So the whole song, I think I have the Rhodes that plays the chord progression. I have the guitar for the melody. I have a bass guitar that we're gonna go through now, and then I think I have another organ that plays a little bit of a melody that we're gonna go to after we look at the bass guitar. So it's a very bare minimum type of setup. So there's not much on it. So this is the bass guitar. So this is our bass for the song. This is how it sounds like with context. With everything. The second part here comes in the organ that I played. So let's listen to the organ. You can see here I've cut like the first part. I don't know, I just felt like using the second part of it. It felt better when it came on the second part for me, so I cut the first part of it, but I used that first part of the melody on down the road on the song. So here we also have another organ that comes in. So this is the one that comes in and layered with the other one that I just showed you. So this is a little bit higher. So let me put organs together. These are the organs. It create an interesting contrast, so that's what I added them like that. All right, and then I think the last thing that I did actually was this drum fill. So this is snare, and there's a tom. Right, so this is what it sounds like. Let's just play the drum fill. You know, it's nice to put on the end of a sequence or wherever you want to put it, on the end of the hook or in the beginning of the song or wherever you want to put it. You know, drum fills are nice. They give you that transition sound. Yeah, those are all the elements in the song. It's a very simple beat. Yeah, laid back, simple beat. Things to keep in mind: you gotta keep it very simple. Make sure that you can communicate the emotions that you want to communicate with as minimal instruments as possible. So just the less, the better. Yeah, guys, that's the tutorial. Tell me what you think of the tutorial. Please subscribe to the channel. Yeah, catch you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. We're gonna play out with our beat. Peace.